We began our journey in 2015. My co-founder Govind Sandhu and myself spent 2 decades in the BPO industry, and when we decided that we wanted to build our own dream and not somebody else's dream, AntWorks was born. And when we looked at the marketplace, we knew that automation and AI was the next big wave of technology that was going to take over the world pretty much. We focused our efforts on studying the industry hard, looking at the gaps in the industry, and ensuring that we came at automation and AI from a business process perspective and not a technology perspective. Einstein, which is the name of the technology platform, is an industry agnostic platform that cuts across banking, financial services, right to healthcare, education, media, and retail. And over the last 4.5 years, we've grown to being across 14 countries. We've grown to a little more than 500 people, being recognized by the analyst community as a leading AI and technology platform, or automation platform for that matter. And our clients are happy given that we've delivered to what we call our proof of promise that we make to our customers, not only on their business case, but also on customer delight. So it's been a great journey so far. We've enjoyed the ride. We've had highs, we've had lows. When I look back, all I have is a smile on my face. The journey for us in the enterprise software marketplace has been very unique. Given our competition landscape and given what target markets we're going after, the competition has always sold discrete tools. They've never looked at a business process holistically and looked at that from a straight-through processing perspective. The competition has brought out tools like OCR, which is optical character recognition, that digitizes data. The competition has another tool, which is RPA, robotics process automation, that automates tasks and not processes, though it's called robotics process automation. And then you have machine learning and artificial intelligence, but they're all out there as separate, discrete tool sets that an enterprise needs to work with individually and separately and build connectors to be able to deliver a solution. As I mentioned earlier, we've come at automation and AI from a very different perspective and from a business process perspective, using a fundamentally different science called fractal science. Fractal is a more deterministic science, while neural is a more probabilistic science. So we looked at business process holistically, and we said, what are the various tool sets required to deliver straight through processing? That's true nirvana for a business owner, when you're able to deliver a business process automated without human intervention 100%. So that's our biggest differentiator, and data is another very large differentiator. The world has not looked at data and given it the importance that it deserves. Data ingestion is one piece, but data curation and clean data is the starting point of any successful automation journey. And if you ask me, data curation is the AntWorks secret sauce. So the first customer for AntWorks was way back in the early days after we began in 2016. We demonstrated what the technology could do and what the Einstein platform could deliver. We were blessed by having a technologist on the other side of the table who understood the value of what the technology could do for his business process. He also understood the value of data because he came from a business process background. He also understood the differentiated science approach that we've taken of fractal and neural. It was a long process, given we were a new technology in the marketplace. This was with a global brand name. He had to make sure that his risk and compliance department was comfortable with us. So it was a lengthy journey, albeit an exciting journey for us. And like I said, luck and belief paid off. The UAE and the GCC overall is a very exciting marketplace to be in. In my past life, I dealt with this region and penetrated this region, so I understood the potential and opportunity that lies here. The governments of the region, especially the UAE, setting up the Ministry of AI, is a very unique one in itself. If you look globally, there is no other government that has carved out a separate ministry and funded it to focus on AI. The region has huge opportunity, and given its focus on diversification from oil and gas to other industries, makes it even more interesting and unique from an AntWorks perspective. We thought it was time that we came into the region, and we came into the region committing ourselves to the region to make sure that we can embark on this journey with the UAE government. The PwC report that came out a few months ago clearly says that in the region, UAE will lead the AI charge, followed by Saudi Arabia. And we are here to make sure that that dream for the region comes true. The partnership with Seed came about a few months ago, where both organizations were looking for the right partner in the region. And as they say, you know, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And in my opinion, it was meant to be. We were looking for the right partners in the region. So was Seed looking for the right technology to partner with in the region. For us, it was a very involved and quick journey, right from when we began engaging with Seed to being here today and signing that partnership, which is an exciting day for us in the journey and history of AntWorks, and will go down definitely in the history books. It's been an absolute seamless, smooth journey working with the Seed team. I do want to call out Ahmad, who made the journey a lot more easier for us to understand the intricacies and the nuances of the region. The education was great for us to make sure that we were taking the right decisions and making the right choices from a strategy perspective. Here we are today on the 31st of October 2019, signed the partnership and have a 10-member team in Dubai ready to go after the region. The objectives for the partnership are threefold. One, to make sure that we don't make the same mistakes that others have made while penetrating the region. Two, to recognize and acknowledge the uniqueness in the region to be able to contribute to the GDP and to be able to support the AI agenda that the ministry has for the region. And thirdly, from an AntWorks perspective, is to make sure that we become a household name across the region when it comes to automation or AI. The focus for us across the UAE in phase one of our partnership with Seed is going to be to go after and penetrate the banking financial services industry, the retail industry, oil and gas, and retail as well. But what we don't want to lose our eyes on is the diversification that the region is looking to do from oil and gas and manufacturing as well. So those will be some of our focuses to begin with in phase one, and we will make sure that we work closely with the Seed enterprise to plan for phase two and go after that marketplace in a very structured and disciplined fashion.